All right, so here is the one pillow swatch, and here is my felt piece. So once you cut your felt piece out, you're going to attach it. Notice that I have the pins here to pin it on, so I have it right in the middle of my pillow where I want it. Okay, you're only attaching it to the good side of one piece of the pillow. So if you have two different colors, make sure you're picking the color that you want the felt piece on. Okay, my other piece is right here. So you only want it on the one. You're gonna do a running stitch all the way around this. Okay, now when I did do my felt piece, when I traced my C, I had to trace it backwards. Okay, so when I laid my trace down, I had to flip the C so that it was backwards, because when I cut it out and I flip it over, I want the C to be the correct way. So just be careful if your felt, if your design isn't symmetrical, you have to do it backwards because you'll be flipping it over. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you want to do a running stitch all the way around. So I started my running stitch at the one side of the C. Okay, notice my knot is in the back and all my stitches are around the side. And then I'm just going to continue around the C, going in, and you don't have to go all the way through. Okay, if you want to go in, I know it's hard with my hands here. If you want to go in and then pop right back out to make your stitch, you can do that as well. Okay, but have a running stitch all the way around. I am going to go all the way around here on the side, and then it's going to take me a bit, and then all the way around here. All right, I'll show you when I'm like halfway through. Okay, so I'm starting to run out of thread and I'm not done. All right, so as you can see, I have as you really can't see because it's red, it's matching. I wanted it to match. Now if you want to do a contrasting color, that's fine too, to put your felt piece on, but I decided that I wanted the thread to match the C. So I am about right here with my running stitches. They're fairly spaced apart, little stitches, and I kind of space them apart all the way through just like we had learned. Okay, but I'm running out of thread, so I came through and now I'm kind of back here with just this little bit of thread. So I don't want to run out before I can make a knot. So make sure you're underneath of your felt piece. I can feel my red piece under here. Okay, you want to grab a little piece of fabric, just like we learned. Okay, don't go through the felt piece, just go through the fabric. All right, because it'll be underneath of it. Go ahead and grab the little piece, and remember, go through the circle and then do it one more time for the knot. Grab the little piece, and look, I almost run out of thread. I'm like just gonna get in there, hopefully. Yep. Okay, and then grab there. All right, and now I can cut off and continue, put my knot in my thread again and continue right here at the next stitch so I can go all the way around. All right, so here are the last couple stitches before I am finished the C. I did have to change out my thread. So I picked a little lighter of a shade of red so that way you could see it. That way it stood out a little bit more. So I am attaching my last couple pieces around. My needle has a hard time getting through the felt. You only have one. There's embroidery needles out there as well, and they would probably be better just because they're a little thicker for the felt, but right now you need this kind of needle. It can make do because we also need it for the pillow. All right, so this is going to be my last stitch right over here. It secures up the C. All right, and with that I'm going to again go back here and I'm going to knot just like I did last time. I'll knot it off, but I just wanted to show you. So there's the running stitches in the back, kind of can see the C pattern a little better than the front. Okay, so you can see how they're spaced apart, smaller stitches, about the same space in between, all the way around the C. on both sides. All right, and then here is the C on the front, and you can kind of see, I'll put a picture in the slideshow as well.